First, I'd like to introduce the Sturgis cheerleaders. Kaylee Eisenberger, Clara Homan, Kenzie Kirchel, and Chelsea Powers, and their coach, Tanya Taylor. And the Stevens cheerleaders, Isabel Johnson, Maddie Troop, Tegan Berkey, Abby Strong, Mackenzie Gunn, and now the starting lineup for the visiting Scoopers. At guard, 5'9" junior, number 3, Laura Lee Stock. Guard, 6' senior, number 5, Brooke Jans. Forward, 5'10" senior, number 11, Donnie Brooke. Forward, 5'10" junior, number 32, Olivia Jolly. Center, 5'10" senior, number 33, Sierra Fisher. The head coach for the Scoopers is Jordan Prokop, assisted by Mike Byerly and York Anderson. And now I'd like to introduce the starters for Stevens. At guard, number 3, 5'10" junior, Elizabeth Schaefer. Center, 6' senior, number 21, Sydney Smith. Guard, 5'6" senior, number 23, Lexus Eagle Jason. Center, 5'10" senior, number 24, Allie Hammond. Guard, 5'10" sophomore, number 32, Kyle Watson. Leaders is Michael Brooks, assisted by Gabby Hayes, Travis Schwartz, Henry, and Yolanda Giselle. The officials for tonight's game are Randy Stanton, Jessica Tovar, and Andy Ellingson. Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing, remove your caps, and face the flag. We remind you that active duty service personnel and veterans may salute the flag. Ladies and gentlemen, we pay honor to America with the playing of the national anthem of the Stevens Pep Band under the direction of George Dragoo.
High School for tonight's Class AA girls basketball matchup between the Rapid City Stevens Raiders and the Sturgis Brown Scoopers. Game brought to you here on GoRaidersLive.com. Tell your sister-in-law to bring it up on the internet. I'm Brian Fisher with your play-by-play coverage tonight. Glad to have you along for the ride wherever you are on the World Wide Web at GoRaidersLive.com. These two teams a rematch from January 18th when the Sturgis Scoopers handed the undefeated at that time Raiders their first loss of the season. It was a 50-45 victory for the Scoopers on that night. Opening tip-off is batted around on the floor and then picked up by the Raiders' Elizabeth Schaefer. To the right point, going to the west end of Carroll Higher Gym. Now to the left point to Sydney Smith. Out to the top, this is Hammond. Hammond picks it out to the right point there to Schaefer. Dribble drive to the left, now to the right, and reverses and hands it off to Kyle Watson. Watson, left point, Lexus Eagle chasing, who lit up the gym with 17 points, 5 3-pointers in the win against Central last Thursday night, Rapid City Central, that is. Here's Watson with the drive and the shot clock running down. She drives, gets a lefty up and in off the glass, and the Raiders draw first blood. 2-0 Raiders at 7:20 to play here in the first quarter. Some full court, backcourt pressure here. They get it into the hands of Laura Lee Stock, the Scoopers do, and into the front court they come. 7 minutes to play first quarter. Dribble drive and in the corner, here's a 3-ball on the way. That's going to be shot over too long there for Donnie Brook. Rebound far side. Here's Eagle chasing up court with it for the Raiders. Up to the top of the key, leaves it right side, and there's Hammond for the 3. Ellie Hammond. 5-0 Raiders. Quick start, 6:43 to go first quarter. Breaking the press and coming all the way down, and then a traveling violation at the end of it for Olivia Jolly. Had a good head of steam up there, but just lost a little bit of control at the very doorstop. Up court come the Raiders. This is Schaefer. Dribble drive right baseline. Short shot. Left it short. Rebound batted around, and then it's Hammond with it. Ellie Hammond cleans up on the offensive rebound and the putback to make it 7-0 Raiders. Full court press, swatted out of bounds in the backcourt. That's Elizabeth Schaefer. Knocks it out of the hand of Laura Lee Stock. The Scoopers will keep it on the sideline, but they want a timeout here as the Raiders are out of the chutes early with a 7-0 lead. 6:16 to PetersLive.com. And then Saturday afternoon, it'll be girls and boys doubleheader action against Sioux Falls Lincoln on Saturday afternoon. And those games will be brought to you on the internet at GoRaidersLive.com. Tell somebody, GoRaidersLive.com. So it's 6:16 to go in the first quarter. It's 7-0, and the ball is inbounded to Laura Lee Stock. In the backcourt, Schaefer picks her up at the half line. Dribble drive to the right side, dumps it in the right corner. Ball fake, and now off to the back to 5 to play here in the first quarter. Laura Lee Stock stops across the half line, dumps it to Jolly at the top of the key. She spots up left elbow of the free throw line. No good. From getting to it. And she'll bring it out from the flute section, I believe. And the Raiders will have the basketball backcourt. Scoopers waiting in a zone defense. Inside they go. This is Schaefer spin, turnaround, up for the shot, no good. And the rebound is going to be boarded here by Brooke Jans for the Scoopers. She'll give it back to Laura Lee Stock. Stock up to the half line. Picked up there by Schaefer. Now double teamed by Alexis Eagle chasing. Over to the left corner. Drive and then a turn away, Brooke Jans. Out at the top, it's Donnie Brook. Into Jolly. Jolly dribble drive left side. Goes up with a shot strong. Doesn't get it. That ball is batted around. And the rebound picked up and in. And that is Sierra Fisher. The Scoopers post. Scores 2 and 1. Free throw opportunity. Foul is on number 24, Allie Hammond. That's her first, team foul first. At 4:14 to go in the first quarter, the Raiders lead at 9-6. Sierra Fisher can make it a 2-point lead, and she does. Hits the back of the iron, gets a friendly hop, and it's down in the basket. Counts. 3-point play for Sierra Fisher to make it 9-7. 4:10 to go first quarter. Raiders jumped out to a 7-0 lead, but the Scoopers have counterpunched, and it's a 2-point ball game, 9-7 now, with 4 minutes to go, halfway through the first period. Eagle chasing in the corner, leaves it for Smith. Her 3-point shot is deflected and then out of bounds, and last touch by the Raiders' Allie Hammond, it looks like. And so the Scoopers with a chance to tie or take the lead. Coach Jordan Profrock. And now it's batted around in the backcourt, but the Raiders couldn't seal the deal on the steal. And now it'll be brought up court here by Laura Lee Stock. Stock top of the key. Picks it up there. Bounce pass into Olivia Jolly. Free throw line covered by Hammond. Dumps it off to the left corner to Brooke Jans. Jans out to the top to Laura Lee Stock. Stock dribbles there. Pass off to the right point, Donnie Brook. Brook back out to the top, and it's tipped, and it's stolen by Schaefer. Elizabeth Schaefer with a left-hand layup. And the first turnover of the game for the Scoopers cost them 2. Schaefer with 4 points in the scorebook for the sophomore, 5-10. 3:06 to go here in the first quarter. Here's Jolly, jump shot left side of the lane, no, and a late whistle, and I think we've got a foul. Yes, we do. From the sideline official comes the call.
Second team foul for Sturgis. At the line, shooting to Olivia Jolly.
Olivia Jolly at the free throw line will be shooting 2. First trip to the line for her tonight, second trip for the team. Free throws, nothing but net. I missed, I'm sorry. Didn't see who the foul was on. Could have been Allie Hammond as she comes to the bench. Look to the scoreboard and try to find out for you here. Shot up, no good. Rebound is cleared there by Smith. 11-8, Raiders up by 3, just under 3 minutes to go in the first period. Schaefer. High pass to the right corner for Lexus Eagle, chasing too high. And turnover number 2 charged up on the Raiders here. 2:43 to go here in the first quarter. Raiders 11 and the Scoopers 3. 8. Filling the other side of that 3, and he got 8. A 3-point advantage is what I meant to say for the Raiders. Pass to the right side, high but snagged there by Laura Lee Stock. Over to the left point. She'll kick it over here to Brooke Jans. Jans top of the key, back over to Stock. Down low they go, and the shot off the glass, and that is up and 2 for Haley Lambert off the bench. Haley, the 6'2 junior, and a 30-second timeout will be called here by the Raiders as they lead it 11-10. A 1-point lead after they jumped out to a 7-0 lead. Jordan Prokhorov, the coach of the Scoopers, calls a timeout, and since then her team has really responded and has made it a 1-point game. Since that timeout, they have outscored the Raiders 10-4. A 10-4 scoring run here for the Scoopers, and we've got quite a contest here. Raiders playing without 2 girls who started in Sturgis. Both of them had their surgery on their right knees last week. Senior 6'1" Maya Hendry and sophomore 5'10" Gracie Martin. Both recovering from ACL knee surgery of last Friday. So a big blow to the Raiders lineup, but the bench has responded well. This is Delaney Klosterman, comes in off the bench. They go Schaefer in the circle. Out to the top, Schaefer, ball fake left, back to the right. And Klosterman wants Eagle Chasing to rotate. She does. Top of the key, Eagle Chasing, covered by Laura Lee Stock. Handoff to Klosterman, back out to Schaefer. Baseline left side, good shooter, 6'1", and she's got a good shot. 13-10 Raiders, a minute 35 to go in the first quarter. Baseline shot, turnaround, that's up and in for Haley Lambert. Lambert, the 6'2" junior, comes off the bench and chips in 4 points to lead the Scoopers in scoring. 13-12, a 1-point Raider lead, and now a steal. Ball comes loose. Laura Lee Stock has it for the Scoopers. Up court she comes to the left point here. Brooke back and inside, and that's loose. Picked up there by Kyle Watson. Bounce pass left side to Klosterman. She drives in for a left-hand layup and is fouled. So Delaney Klosterman will shoot 2. Delaney is a 5'6" sophomore. Let's see who the foul is on. Laura Lee Stock picks up her first personal. Klosterman's free throw is perfect. First free throw attempt of the night for the team is good. Sydney Smith checks out. And Kennedy Rising checks in. She's a freshman. Shot is up and good. Klosterman converts 2. 15-12, Raiders by 3. Dribble drive left side, down to the baseline, out to the top. Brooke, Shot from the three-point range is up and good. Brooke Jans cashes in. Tie ball game at 15-15, 34 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Right side, that's Rising. They work it around to the top to Eagle Chasing, who has not shot the ball yet tonight. She lit up the gym with 17 points in the first half against the Central Cobblers last Thursday. 5 3-pointers. Skip pass, and I mean skip. Elizabeth Schaefer over to from the right side to the left side, intended there for Watson, and that sails out of bounds for turnover number 4, and the Scoopers will have the ball for the last shot of the quarter, presumably, and a chance to take the lead. Laura Lee Stock to the right side, leaves it in the corner. There's a three-point try from outside off the back iron, no good. So we're tied after 1 quarter of play, 15-15, Raiders and Scoopers. Again, don't want to sound like a stuck record, but the Raiders shot out of the starting blocks to a 7-0 lead, and since then, the Scoopers have outscored them 15-8. So we've got ball game here at Carroll Tire Gymnasium on this Tuesday night. Next action for the Scoopers, they will be at Douglas High School in Box Elder on Thursday night, trying to improve on their 6-9 record. The Raiders, meanwhile, will host Sioux Falls, Washington Friday night at 6, and then we'll take on Sioux Falls Lincoln at noon or 12:30 on Saturday. And those games the Raiders games anyway, can all be seen on GoRaidersLive.com. I'm Brian Fisher with you with the play-by-play coverage here tonight. Grateful for the opportunity to broadcast high school basketball once again. So we're tied 15-15 with the second quarter underway as it's inbounded to Laura Lee Stock. Stock hounded out top, drives in, dumps it, and it's picked off. That is Eagle Chasing with the ball. Eagle Chasing front court, third turnover for the Scoopers. Right corner, this is Kyle Watson. Watson, right point. Eagle Chasing at the point. Raiders need some offense from Eagle Chasing and Watson. Pass inside, that's knocked down. Saved there by Rising. And now Eagle Chasing dribbles it off her toe and out of bounds on the unforced turnover. Let's see here. Kennedy, what's your... Shot inside, that's up and good. Olivia Jolly gets her first field goal tonight, and the Scoopers have their first lead at 17-15. Because the Coopers team's a much better team than their 6-9 record would have you believe. Out at the point, now they go inside Kyle Watson. She puts one up from right in the paint. Found a little seam in the middle, and she pops it in for 2, and she's got her second basket of the night. Tied again at 17. 6:51 to go in the second quarter. Top, and this is Jolly, drives down the right side of the lane, off the glass for 2. Olivia Jolly with 5 points in the ball game, and the Scoopers regain the lead at 19-17 with 6:31 to play here in the first half. Kennedy Rising, entry pass in the paint there, and off to the corner. Shot from 3, doesn't draw iron. Eagle Chasing off the mark. Rebound is cleared there by Donnie Brook. And up come Scoopers with a 2-point lead at 19-17. Dribble drive right side and a right-hand layup and a foul there. It looks like Kennedy Rising will be charged there on the third turn. First personal, team 3. We're going to see some substitutions for the Raiders here shortly. If Brooke Jans makes the free throw, she does. Brooke Jans with 6 points, a field goal, a three-pointer, now a free throw. First of two attempts.
Number 23, Alexa Delbridge. Number 33, Sierra Fisher. At the line with the second of two.
Into the lineup.
Brooke James.
Second shot is up and good. Cameron Carley has checked into the Raider lineup. She's got the ball in the deep left corner. Now at the left point, Sydney Smith, long three-pointer, got it! 6'1", and you don't think of players that size in girls basketball as being three-point aces, but she is. First three-pointer of the night, she has 5 points to give. Now the ball gets battered into the backcourt, but it is over and back. Turnover number 4 for the Scoopers, and the Raiders with the basketball and a chance to take the lead. And let's see, I think we brought a Sierra Fisher back into the lineup, and also Delbridge. Alexa Delbridge is into the Scooper lineup. Alexa, a senior, 5'9", shot in the paint. Kyle Watson working some magic inside. And the Raiders retake the lead at 22-21. Kyle with 6 to lead the Raiders in scoring. 5:17 to play first half. Raiders 22, Scoopers 21. Front court traveling violation there by Jolly. Turnover number 5 on the Scoopers, and a timeout called by the Scoopers. They want a full 60-second timeout. Raiders boys in action this weekend as well, hosting Sioux Falls, Washington at 7:30 on Friday night. Saturday afternoon around 2:30 or so, Sioux Falls, Lincoln. Season winding down. Unfortunately, there will be no district tournament this year. The South Dakota High School Activities Association has decided to go to a Sweet 16 format in AA basketball. Therefore, the teams with the 16 teams with the most power points accumulated through the season for wins, and depending on who they got the wins against and who they lost to, it's kind of a complicated formula. But only 16 teams will make it to the qualifying round, the semifinals essentially for the state tournament. In other words, there will be 8 games around the state at home sites for the top seed team, and then the winners from that first round go to the state tournament. So no district tournament excitement this season. 22-21, a 1-point lead for the Raiders, and they have the basketball following the timeout. This is Eagle chasing on left point, pass to the top. Near steal there by Jolly, who anticipated. Klosterman right side, and Smith open for 3. That one's too strong. Rebound on the floor on the run. That's Laura Lee Stock. Hustles down the right sideline, spins, and lost the handle. She falls down, and a traveling violation there. That's turnover number 6 on the Scoopers. Brian Fisher with your play-by-play here, welcoming you to GoRaidersLive.com on the internet. If you got somebody that wants to watch and listen to the game tonight, tell them to go to GoRaidersLive.com. GoRaidersLive.com, all one word, GoRaidersLive.com. 22-21, 4:42 to play here in the first half. Raiders up by 1. This is Watson, penetrates the lane and up again for 2. She's finding easy money in the middle of that paint as she's becoming a little more comfortable. She's never really played much with her back to the basket, but she's going to have to learn to do some of that here with the loss of Maya Henry. Eagle chasing, pokes it away. The loose ball picked up here by Watson, and 1. 10 points and a chance for 11 for Kyle Watson as Eagle chasing knocked the ball loose. Picked up there by Kyle Watson, and she drives the length of the court for the layup, and the Raiders up to a 26-21 lead.
Basketball, Kyle Watson counts. Shoot 1 for the extra points. Entering for the Scoopers, number 23, Alexa Delbridge.
Alexa Delbridge is back into the lineup, and let's see who sat down. Not sure. Officials having a conversation on the sideline with Scoopers coach Jordan Profrock. Not sure what that might have been about, but everybody seemed happy when the meeting ended. 26-21, Raiders by 5. Sophomore, 5'10", Kyle Watson, free throw up and no good. Rattles around, and now it's poked loose by Eagle chasing, but she got a bit of wrist and a foul called on Eagle Chasing. Alexis Eagle Chasing. Lexus, not Alexis, just Lexus.
Alexis Eagle Chasing, first foul, 14th foul for Stadiums, entering for the Scoopers, number 3, Laura Lee Stock.
Laura Lee Stock checks back into the Scooper lineup. Brooke will inbound the ball, and the Scoopers will come up, trailing by 5 with 4:13 to go, first half. Top of the key, she stops, swings it off to the right side. And now this is Jolly in the paint. Wheels, deals, dumps it off to the left corner, and the running lefty up and good. Well, we're going to be entertained by the Stevens High School drum line tonight, and boy, they do a fantastic job.
Basket counts to Brooke Jans.
Brooke Jans, chance for a three-point play here. And it is. (26-24), 3:56 to play here in the first half. Shot from the right side. That's nothing but net. Carly for 3. Cameron Carly off the bench. Sophomore, 5'8". Junior she is. 3:34 to play. Bounce pass right side. Three-point try from out there is nothing but net. Brooke Jans feeling it. She's got her second 3 of the night. 29-27 as the teams exchange three-pointers. Right side, this is Carly again. Bounce pass through the lane to Smith. And now Eagle Chasing on a left point. Right side, that's Cameron Carly. Right point, Klosterman in the paint. Kyle Watson boots it back out to Klosterman. Left point, Eagle Chasing. And Watson pops out to the point to take the ball and now hands it off to Klosterman. Inside Kyle Watson. Right side, and a shot for Carly is no good. Cameron Carly. She's got 2 first names. She could be Carly or she could be Cameron, and she's Cameron Carly. Miss and a rebound for the Scoopers. They can tie or take the lead here, 29-27. Inside entry pass. Jolly off the glass, didn't go. Rebound swatted around. Coming away with the basketball is the Raiders' Kyle Watson. Right side of the free throw line. Jumper is good for 2. Watson feeling it. She's got 12 points to pace the Raiders. 31-27 Raiders, 2:20 to go here in the first half. And the ball poked at the top by Klosterman into the backcourt. They say that Laura Lee Stock touched it in the front court before it went into the backcourt after Klosterman had swatted it. And so that would be over and back. Laura Lee doesn't protest, nor does Coach Profrock, so I guess it must be. So it's turnover number 8. 31-27 Raiders, 2:10 to play first half. Elizabeth Schaefer took a lot of bench time, now back in the game. Here's Elizabeth on the left point, top of the key, Klosterman. Delaney and the pass inside loose, and Schaefer comes up with it. And now a foul is going to be called on the Scoopers. Laura Lee Stock picks up her second personal foul. Team foul 3. Raiders of 5. We're going to see Laura Lee come to the bench right away. They don't want to risk her getting her third foul late in the half here. 31-27 Raiders. Team foul 3, so no free throws. Pass to the top. This is Cameron Carly, running right-hander, left it short. Rebound is going to be cleared there by Cassidy Joranson. Cassidy into the lineup for the first time tonight. Pass out to the top. That ball's tipped by Klosterman, but recovered by Joranson. Now out to the top. It's still loose. Scramble for it. It's tied up, and I think it will be Scoopers basket. No, Raiders basketball. So that is a turnover. 4-point Raider lead, 31-27, minute 38 to play here in the first half. Subbing in for the Scoopers, Sarah Jans comes in. Sarah is a 5'11 sophomore. Gets her first action tonight. Also in there is Kylie Shaw, 5'7 sophomore for the Scoopers. Klosterman stops on the right point. Carly, left wing. Watson spots up for 3. That's a little short. Tipped out to Klosterman. She spots up right side of the elbow. No good. Rebound Olivia Jolly for the Scoopers. Minute 20 to go first half. And this will be Joranson dribbling into the front court for the Scoopers. Off over to the left point, and a three-pointer no good there for Kylie Shaw. And a rebound is out of bounds, touched by a Raider. Minute 9 to go, first half. Raiders up by 4, 31-27. Inbound pass to Jolly, went through her hands, shot up and rolls over the rim. Had a little forward English on that one. 2-point Raider lead, minute even to go here in the first half, 31-29. Klosterman top of the key. Klosterman dribble back out to the top to Carly. Near steal there by Jorgensen. Watson for three from the right corner. And Kyle Watson drains that long three. 34-29 Raiders, 40 seconds to play first half. Top of the key. Jolly goes left wing. And a three-point try is missed. And a rebound there by Jorgensen. Blocked by Schaefer, but she falls down. And then the ball loose and picked up by the Scoopers. The rebound on the miss there is taken by Watson with 19 seconds to go. And she kicks it off to the right side to Carly. Back into Watson, who wasn't ready for it. Now she is. Throws one up with the left hand. The bank shot doesn't go. And it's 34-29 with 8 seconds to go. Jorgensen, quick pass off to the left side to Kylie Shaw. She shovels one up short. Rebound Watson. And they'll just dribble it out at the clock. The Raiders with a narrow lead of 34-29. 34-29 after being tied at 15 at the first quarter break. 34-29. So the teams will head for the locker room. And we'll give you a quick review here of what has happened here in a fast-paced basketball game. Raiders jumped out to a 7-0 lead. Scoopers came back, got it tied up. The Raiders right now, as both teams, had 15 points posted on the scoreboard in that first quarter. And down through the second quarter, the Raiders behind the shooting of Kaya Watson. Move on to a 34-29 lead. Here comes the Raiders, Stevens Raiders drum line, who really wowed the crowd last Friday night in the Stevens and Central boys basketball game. They do a terrific job. They are under the direction of Mr. Jordan Seidel. And they will really put on a show. I think it's fun to be in the drum line. That's what I'm thinking. The crowd always loves them. The crowd pleaser it is for sure. I think I'll just kind of step aside here and just let the drum line do its thing and let you watch and listen into their performance. 34-29, Raiders lead Cobblers. Raiders lead Scoopers. I know where I'm at. Here at the halftime break on the Stevens Raiders drum line. Well, I think they're done. Outstanding performance by the Rapid City Stevens High School drum line under the direction of Mr. Jordan Seidel. And a great show it was. It's always a crowd pleaser. Crowds love a drum line. 34-29, our halftime score. The Rapid City Stevens Raiders with the lead over the Sturgis Scoopers. Stevens comes in with the second best record in the state at 14-2. Scoopers are 6-9, and one of those 6 wins was over the Raiders on the 18th of January in Sturgis, a 5-point win, 50-45. On that night, Kyle Watson, the Raiders guard, forward, center, utility player, had 2 points. Tonight she has 15. And on that night, Laura Lee Stock, I don't know what Laura Lee had, 16, maybe 18 points. Tonight she has 2 at halftime, but other people are doing some scoring for the Sturgis Scoopers, and let's look at it. So the aforementioned Laura Lee Stock with 2 points on the field goal in the first quarter. Teammate Brooke Jans has 2 3-pointers, 2 field goals, and 2 for 2 at the free throw line, so she has 12 points to pace the Scoopers offense. Sierra Fisher, a field goal and 1 for 1 at the free throw line to have 3 points. Donnie Brooke has yet to score. Olivia Jolly has 3 field goals and 1 for 2 at the free throw line. She has 7 points. Haley Lambert in the first quarter came off the bench and popped in 2 field goals. She's got 4 points. As a team, Scoopers are shooting the free throws real well tonight. They are 5 of 6 attempts from the free throw line. For the Raiders, as I told you earlier, Kyle Watson with 15 points to pace the Raiders. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. 12 points on field goals, 0 for 1 at the free throw line, and a 3-pointer in the book. Liz Schaefer with a pair of field goals in the first quarter. She has 4. Sydney Smith with a field goal and a 3-pointer for 5. Allie Hammond with a 3-pointer and a 2-pointer. She's got 5 points. Cameron Carley a 3-point goal for 3 points. And Delaney Klosterman 2 for 2 at the free throw line. She has 2 points. Raiders shooting 2 of 3 from the half line in the first half. Appreciate the Raiders statisticians who compile the statistics for us and bring them to us for the halftime report. Let's take a look at the visitors here. They have, let's see, shooting percentage. Let's look at that first. They're 50% at 11 for 22 on 3-pointers, 2 for 6 for a 33% average. Free throws again, 5 for 6. That's an 8.33. On the rebounds, they have a total of 12 rebounds on 4 offensive and 8 defensive rebounds. 10 turnovers in the first half. For the Raiders, 14 of 24 field goal shooting for a 5.83 average. 3-pointers, 4 for 9 for a 4.44. Free throws, 2 for 3 for a 6.67. They have a total of only 7 rebounds in the first half. Really? I would have guessed higher than that, but I guess not. 7 rebounds, 5 defensive, 2 offensive. Turnovers, they have 5 turnovers. Leading rebounder for the Raiders tonight. Let me look at it here. 3 for Kyle Watson, all defensive rebounds. For the Scoopers, 2 rebounds apiece for Brooke Jans, Sierra Fisher, Laura Lee Stock, and really Cassidy Jorgensen. So she's got 1 offensive, 1 defensive. I say really because Cassidy is 5'3". It ain't the size of the dog in the fight, it's the size of the fight in the dog. 34-29, the team's back out and shooting around. They're warm up for the second half here. Raiders trying to develop some play in the absence of 2 tough luck kids. Starters Gracie Martin, 5'10", and 6'1" senior post player Maya Hendry, both out for the season. Maya, unfortunately, is a senior. Hurt her knee. ACL tear at Spearfish about 10, 12 days ago. Gracie then just a few days later. And both girls had their knee surgery on Friday, here on crutches tonight. So the Raiders have to reach down deep, try to find somebody to step up and fill those shoes. So we're about set for the second half. The Raiders will have the basketball to play in here at the start of the second half. Brian Fisher with the play-by-play coverage on GoRaidersLive.com. Pleased to be with you here tonight. Hope you're enjoying the broadcast, well, the internet coverage, I guess I should say. Just realized my volume might have been a little bit low, but maybe we're good now. Let's see, there we go. Well, I got it wrong. It was the Scoopers who had the basketball to start. And there's Olivia Jolly driving in with a left-hand layup. 34-31. 7:40 to go here in the third quarter, Eagle chasing, right point, Liz Schaefer. Schaefer skip past deep left corner. Sydney Smith open for three. That's a high shot that's rebounded on the far side here by Donnie Brook. Outlet pass to Laura Lee Stock. Chance to tie with a three-pointer here, and it's going to be a three-point attempt. No good. Rebound swatted around, and that's Olivia Jolly with it. And the ball then shot and swatted around some more. And finally, I think a traveling violation called there on Brooke Jans. Brooke, the 6-foot senior. 34-31. Raiders by 3, 7 minutes to go here in this third quarter. Just getting the second half underway. Smith, top of the key, Eagle chasing, who has not attempted a shot. There's a shot and up and hits the rim and takes a high hop and a hometown bounce for Allie Hammond. Allie Hammond with 7. Long shot from the left side, no good. Rebound, Scooper, shot Jolly in the paint, no good. Rebound in and up off the glass. That one doesn't go. And here's a rebound by Jolly, and we'll have a foul here. Might be on Hammond. Let's see here.
24, Allie Hammond, third foul.
Hammond commits. Hammond with her third foul. So a timeout going to be called here by the Raiders as Allie Hammond picks up her third foul. And that's a critical foul there for the Raiders. Never mind me, I'm just making some adjustments here on the soundboard. Check 1, 2, check. Just leave that alone. Never mind me. Sure what this does. 36-31. Following the foul, Scooper basketball. That's inbounded, and the rebound shot up and in, no good for Sierra Fisher in the backcourt. Hammond is hounded there for a moment by Jolly. Then the pass comes out to Eagle chasing. Right point, Schaefer. Schaefer, Eagle chasing, top of the key. Eagle chasing back to Schaefer. Schaefer back to Eagle chasing inside Watson. Watson kicks it out to Schaefer for three. Nope. Too strong, but the rebound is long and comes right back to Liz. 6:06 to go in the third. Smith, Eagle chasing, top of the key. Inside entry pass to Watson, and we got a reach-in foul there. Might be Jans.
Foul 5 for Jans, first foul.
Jans first, team foul 1. Each team with a foul. Non-shooting foul. The Raiders inbound at 6 minutes to go. And they go on the inbounder there to Hammond. It hangs on the rim and won't go. Had a wide open look, couldn't get it to go. Rebound by the Scoopers, and they bring it down with 5:50 to play in the third. 36-31. Here's Jolly, left elbow, the free throw line. Shot no good, but fouled. And Olivia Jolly will go to the line to shoot 2.
23, Alexis Eagle chasing, second foul.
Alexis Eagle chasing picks up her second personal, team foul 2.
32, Olivia Jolly.
Olivia Jolly's first free throw is up and in. 36-32 Raiders, 5:46 to play in the third. One more time for Olivia Jolly. And that won't go, but the rebound is cleared there by Brooke Jans and then is tied up, and it will go over to the Raiders. 36-32, 4-point Raider lead, 5:40 to play here in this third period. Biggest lead for the Raiders was 7. Scoopers led by 2. Entry pass and a foul called there. Laura Lee Stock, I think, just picked up her third.
Foul number 3, Laura Lee Stock.
36-32, and now that's a bit of an equalizer. There's 2 starters. And a 3-point shot from the right point is good for Eagle chasing. She finally gets in the scorebook. 39-32, there was an inadvertent horn there. Entry pass, Eagle chasing picks it off. Turnover Scoopers. Lexus Eagle chasing, pushes it up court to the right side. Schaefer, ball fake. Now back to Eagle chasing at the top. Eagle chasing, looks, goes to Kaya Watson, left elbow of the free throw line. Back to Eagle chasing in the paint, dumps it off to the right side to Schaefer. Watson, left point. Eagle chasing at the top. Shot clock at 13. Smith, Eagle chasing, open for a long 3. That's going to be short, but rebounding it is Hammond on the air ball. Shot clock still running though. And inside, Watson shot no good. And a foul here, and it might be on Hammond. Let's see here. It's on a Raider. It is Allie Hammond with her 4th personal foul. Battling for a rebound. She picks up her 4th and will have to go to the bench. And they will bring in Kennedy Rising. Kennedy, a 5'10 freshman. 39-32 Raiders. That's team foul 3. Running left-hander, and that's good for Olivia Jolly. Jolly now with 12 points. 39-34 Raiders, up by 5. Dribble drive right side, Schaefer, long pass out to the top. Run down by Eagle chasing. Eagle chasing, out at the top. Jorgensen pressuring the pass. Smith gets it. Inside, this is Eagle chasing in the paint. Lost it. Scoops it off left side. Kyle Watson for 3. No good. Rebound Smith. Smith's up and in with it on a one-hand shot. And a timeout, I believe, called here by this. Stevens Raiders take the timeout. As they go back up by 7, 41-34. That equals their biggest lead of the game. They jumped out of the starting blocks with a 7-0 lead. And now lead it again by 7, 41-34. Just past the midway mark of the third quarter. Gotcha. Just checking my audio level up there. Are we good? Yeah, we're good. Well, we got plenty of audio level. Are we too loud? You think that's too loud or no? It's okay? Okay. You're checking to the camera operator here. Brian Fisher with your play-by-play coverage. Good to be back with play-by-play coverage again. Get the headset on. And broadcasting high school basketball since 1981. Started when I was 10 years old. That's a joke, of course. 41-34, 3:56 to play here. And the ball inbounded, and Jorgensen just gets to it in time. Now handed off to the right side, and dribbling it into the front courts comes number 23, Alexis Delbridge. Right side here, and the turnaround pivot in the paint. Haley Lambert, 6 points for Haley Lambert. 41-36, 3:38 to play here in the third. So following the Raider timeout, Scoopers' answer here is Watson with a drive and a right hand up and in, and it hangs on the rim and drops. First points of the second half for Kyle Watson. She has 17. Over on the left side, out to the top to Jolly. Now go left side here, Jans. Jorgensen has her pocket picked by Eagle Chasing. Eagle Chasing through the lane. Nothing there, no number. She'll set up, go Smith into the corner, Kyle Watson. Smith, she looks for three from the left point, no good. Rebound is Watson, tips it to herself over on the far side. Raiders get a fresh shot clock with 2:56 to play in the third, leading 43-36. Pass inside, that's picked off there by Lambert. Turnover number 6 for the Raiders. .240 to go in the third, 43-36 Raiders. Jorgensen spots up for three, no good. Rebounded by Kyle Watson in the backcourt. Lead pass ahead here to Eagle Chasing for the right hand layup. Nice outlet pass on the assist for Kyle Watson. Feeding it ahead to Eagle Chasing, who broke out. 45-36, Raiders by 9. That's their biggest lead of the game. Jorgensen inside here. Jolly turns and runs right into Kennedy Rising's defense and is called for traveling. And that is turnover number 14. Kylie Shaw comes into the Scooper lineup. Both teams have a starter on the bench in foul trouble. The Raiders, Allie Hammond with 4. And for the Scoopers, just getting back in the game with her third foul, Laura Lee Stock. 2:11 to go. Third quarter, Raiders up 45-36. They don't want to let the Raiders get away and up to a double-digit lead. Smith left point. Carly. Top of the key. Klosterman. Rising. 12 seconds. Kennedy goes to Eagle Chasing. Ball fake, shovels it off to the corner to Carly. Carly drives in the paint. Back out to Eagle Chasing. She pulls up, no good. And the rebound on the far side going to be grabbed there by Kylie Shaw for the Scoopers. A minute and a half to play in the third. Raiders 45, Scoopers 36. And the ball thrown behind Laura Lee Stock. She able to track it down, and then her return pass across the lane sails wide, not out of bounds for a turnover. Minute 22 to play in the third. Raiders 45, Scoopers 36. Delaney Klosterman to bring it up court across the half line for the Raiders. To the right point. And now to Rising inside Smith. Turnaround hook. Hangs on the rim but won't drop. Rebound Brooke. Outlet pass. Goes to Stock. Right points. Shaw. Shaw with the basketball. Bounce pass to the right low post. Turnaround shot. Haley Lambert won't go. Rebound put back up and in there by Sarah Jans, sophomore. 45-38 Raiders. 45 seconds to play in the third. Klosterman. Raiders have just 2 starters in the ballgame right now. Eagle Chasing and Smith. Klosterman hands it off to Kennedy Rising. Kennedy goes to the top of the key here to Carly. Carly bounce pass through the lane to Smith, and her shot up, no good. Good look, no points. 45-38, 20 seconds to go in the third. Here come the Scoopers. Left side, they go inside here, and a left-hand layup that won't go, and the rebound Klosterman. 10 seconds to go. Klosterman down court, right, and the rebound Lambert. And now Stock comes down. Stock launches, and that somebody got a hand on that three-point attempt. It does not go, and the Raiders hang on to the lead, 45-38. After 3 quarters of play. Boy, we got a contest here. I will tell you that. Let's see. The Raiders posting 2, 4, 6, 8, 11 points in that quarter for their lowest offensive output. While the Scoopers chime in with 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Can that be right? I don't think I did my math wrong there somehow. Teams were tied at half. Let me do that again. 2, 4, 6, 8. That's 11. Olivia Jolly with 2, 4, 5, 7, 9. Yeah, I miss some baskets. Let's see where I might have gone astray here. Look in my book, scorebook that is. Missed a basket by Allie Hammond. For one thing, she has 7 points. (45-38). Raiders up by 7 points. Their biggest lead, 9 in that quarter. Pass inside, kicked out, and then recovered here by Fisher. Wheels and deals, can't get anything going. Jolly pull up for the left baseline. Olivia Jolly hits to start the fourth quarter, and the Raiders up by 5, 45-40. Eagle chasing. Smith, top of the key. She wants 3. Didn't get it. Rebound is taken by Hammond. Hammond up with the right hand and puts it in. A gritty rebound and a putback for Allie Hammond with 4 fouls. 47-40 Raiders. Inside, the ball is tipped by Smith and Hammond on the dribble drive there by Brooke, and Smith recovers and comes out of there with it. Not a guard, she'll find a guard. That's Kyle Watson. Now Eagle chasing, now Smith. Now left point, Elizabeth Schaefer. Schaefer, so good at that drive in the paint, pull-up jumper, but no room there to get it done. Watson, right point, she's open for 3, and that's a little short, and the rebound, Laura Lee Stock on the far side. 47-40 Raiders, 6:53 to play in the contest. Up court, Stock to the right point. She goes to Jolly. Jolly drives in, up with a shot, doesn't go, and a 2-shot foul here for Jolly. Fouled in the act of shooting. She has got 12 points. Kyle Watson picks up her first. Team foul 4 is all. Let's see here. 9, 10, 12, 14 points. 15 points for Olivia Jolly to lead the Scoopers in scoring. Sophomore Sarah Jans checks in. Donnie Brook gets a rest. One more time for Olivia Jolly at the free throw line. She sets, she shoots, she scores. Olivia Jolly, 5'10" junior. A lot of good youngsters on this team. 6:37 to go. 47-42 Raiders by 5. Klosterman in the paint. This is Watson. Left-hand layup attempt, no good. On a good drop step move. Doesn't go. She'll shoot 2. Brooke Jans. Well, excuse me, not Sarah Jans. Team foul 3, personal 1. Watson to shoot 2. Does not go. 0 for 2 in free throw shooting tonight for Kyle Watson. Second one drops. 48-42 Raiders by 6. Inbound pass, and that's skipping around and picked off by Smith in the front court. Turnover number 16 for the Scoopers. That's kind of been their nemesis. Raiders with just 6. 48-42. Let's see if this will cost the Scoopers. Into the corner, right side. They go inside. That is Watson. Left side, Smith for 3 on the kick out. Off the back iron, no good. Rebound, Jolly has the ball stripped away for a moment and still lose. And finally, it's poked away in the front court by Watson, but the Scoopers will keep it. Haley Lambert, 6'2", and a junior. 48-42, Raiders, dribble drive and a hand check foul here. Who'd that foul on? Alexis Eagle chasing picks up her 3rd personal. And Jolly has the ball stripped away on the right side of the lane by Smith. Turnover 17 Scoopers. 48-42 Raiders, 5:53 to go. Eagle chasing right point. Top of the key, Smith. Schaefer, 4 points in that first quarter, nothing since. Bounce pass inside, Kyle Watson. Right hand hook, Banker in for 2. Watson with 19 points to lead all scorers. 50-42 and a timeout called by the Sturgis Scoopers at the 5:32 mark of the fourth quarter. And this is a full 1 minute timeout. Well, they show Kyle Watson with 20 points. I don't think that's right. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 15 at halftime. Oh, she made a free throw. Forgot that. She has 20 points. Never mind. 16 points to lead the Scoopers from Olivia Jolly. Brooke Jans with 12. So the Scoopers have 2 players in double figure scoring. The Raiders have 1 in Kyle Watson. It's going to be up to Watson to really step up her offense to make up for the loss of points from Hendry and Gracie Martin. She jogs with her teammates out to the court. 50-42. Scoopers basketball, inbounded to Jolly, now Stock at the top. Left side, this is Haley Lambert. Starts a drive, lost the dribble, picked off there by the Raiders. Hammond, and ahead to Eagle chasing with a nice little alley-oop. Scoop shot off the backboard, Eagle chasing, makes the turnover, convert to 2. 10-point Raider lead, their biggest of the game. In the paint, the jumper no good there by Jolly. She lost the handle on it. It's still loose, and into the backcourt it goes, and it's still loose and still a fight for it. And finally we'll have a jump ball called. It's really not a jump ball anymore. It's a tie ball, but everybody calls it a jump. CF Fisher back in. Haley Lambert checks out. 52-42. Raiders by 10. Their first double-digit lead of the game. Watson on the right point. Into the paint, Schaefer. Here's Schaefer, pull up, no good. Rebound loose on the floor, there's a scramble for it. Smith comes up with it. Raider basketball, fresh shot clock. Inside Smith, left point, Eagle chasing for 3. That's not gonna go, it sails out of bounds. 52-42, Raiders by 10 with 4:35 to go. And the ball inbounded to Brooke Jans in the backcourt. Watson pokes the ball loose but can't get to it, and now does. And we have a pushing foul here on the Scoopers, so that's turnover number 19, and the foul on number 5, Brooke Jans, her second. 52-42, Raiders up by 10. And now Watson and Eagle chasing. Eagle chasing, stops, goes in the paint here to Watson. Looks to the right, goes to the left. Oh, had a good look and missed an easy shot. She'd like to have a do-over on that one. Had a real good little fake move there, like she was going to kick it out of the lane, and then drop-stepped around to the right, but missed. She was more open than I think she realized. Didn't really square up. Got a timeout, I think. Yes. And now a foul on. So Allie Hammond will foul out of the ball game for the Raiders with 5 fouls. And that comes at the 4:18 mark. 4:18 left in the fourth quarter. She'll finish the ball game with 5, 7, 9, 11 points. So the Raiders give up some rebounding and offense with a loss. She's second leading scorer in this game for the Raiders, but she's done with 5. 52-42. Raiders up by 10 at the 4:18 left to go. And it'll be the Scoopers basketball to bring it the length of the court here. And inbound it will be Alexa Delbridge. Brooke Jans in the backcourt, also Olivia Jolly and Laura Lee Stock. Gets it into Jolly. Jolly ahead to the left sideline here to Stock. Pressured in the backcourt. Still pressured. Now ducks around to the right side. And a big collision here. And a moving screen going to be called here, I believe, on Brooke Jans, and a big collision with Delaney Klosterman.
Foul 5, Black. Brooke Jans, third foul.
A blocking foul is what that was called. 10-point Raider lead, 52-42, 4:05 to go, fourth quarter. Schaefer to the right point, Eagle chasing, open for three, doesn't go. Rebound is loose. Well, Jolly pounds it down. She's going to go to the hole. Nice step through, and two. Goes hard to the basket. 18 points for Olivia Jolly. 52-44 Raiders. 3:45 to go. And a pass over to left point. Eagle chasing. Now Klosterman, top of the key. In the paint. Back out to Eagle chasing. Baseline Smith. Inside, left side. And Watson hits the deck as she couldn't get her shot off. Tried kind of a little left hook. Delbridge, first personal, team foul 6. It'll be bonus on any foul either way after this. Watson, Chile at the free throw line. Snaps the net on that one, 21 points. (53-44). 3:33 to play in the game. One more time for Kyle Watson. Watson sets, shoots. This one's going to be short, but catches the rim and enough what do I call that? Momentum to roll it over and in. 54-44 Raiders again by 10 with 3:24 to go. Fisher on the left point. Top of the key, Jolly. Inside pass, and Schaefer on a reach-in foul as the pass is delivered inside, and it'll be 1-and-1 time. Schaefer gets her first personal of the game. Laura Lee Stock will shoot 1-and-1. First free throw attempt of the night for Laura Lee Stock. 54-44 Raiders by 10 with 3:17 to go. And we're going to make a substitution. Haley Lambert checks in for Sierra Fisher. So Laura Lee Stock. First free throw is rattling around and up and in and down. 3 points in the book. Field goal in the first quarter. And now the free throw here. 54-45, 3:17 to go. One more time for Laura Lee Stock, and that's good. 4 points for Laura Lee Stock. 54-46 Raiders by 8. Coming up on 3 minutes to go in the game. Eagle chasing on the right wing with it. Dribbles to the corner. Bounce pass right post. And this is Watson. Finds her way. Steps around and up and in for two on the nice drop step. Getting a little more comfortable playing in that low post is Kyle Watson, and the Raiders are going to need that. 56-46, 10-point Raider lead again. 2:50 to go. Underneath wide open for the right-hand hook is Brooke on the nice assist from Laura Lee Stock. Brooke with her first basket of the night. 56-48. Again, an 8-point Raider lead. Klosterman, Eagle chasing right point. 2.5 to go. Schaefer, Eagle chasing on the right point. Skip past left side Klosterman. Ball fake in the paint. Right hand layup. Klosterman with a nice step through. Delaney Klosterman finds her way to the basket, the sophomore. That's her second basket of the night. 3-point. Brooke hits a three-pointer. Her first of the game. Inside, this is Watson, and she will be fouled by Jolly and go to the line. The Raiders are pounding it inside to Kyle Watson and getting her one-on-one.
First foul, team foul number 7 for Sturgis.
Shoots 2, that's team foul 7 for the Scoopers. Free throw is up and good, 59-51. .202 to play. Second one for Watson is good. She has 26 points. That's the kind of offense she's going to have to provide for the Raiders for the rest of the season. Very talented ball player, and she's going to have to deliver. Ball loose in the corner, but saved. Now Lambert to the right corner to Laura Lee Stock, covered there by Lizzie Schaefer. Dribble drive to the baseline right side, steps around. Oh, nice bank shot there for Laura Lee Stock, weaving her way in for 2. She has 6 on the game. 60-53, Raiders by 7 with 1:35 to go. Raiders will run some clock management here with a 7-point lead. And 1:27 to go. Lob pass underneath right there to Stock, and 1. Perfect lead pass from Eagle chasing on the wing. Dumps it right into the hands of 28 points for Kyle Watson. And a free throw here, but a timeout first.
60-second timeout taken by Sturgis.
Scoopers take a full 60-second timeout. Well, with the normal starting center, Maya Watson, out for the season with her knee injury. Kyle Watson has to take on the role of playing inside, and that's not a role she's been comfortable with, but she's gotten more and more comfortable with it as the game has gone on. She has very good feet, very shifty moves, good hands. She's just been 5'10", and she's got some size. She's not, she kind of likes to use a one-hand shot in the paint. She doesn't really drop step and put it up with 2, but she gets it done. Obviously, 28 points to lead all scorers tonight. Looking for 29 here and put the Raiders up by 10 with 1:24 to go. (62-53) Raiders, 1:24 to go. Brian Fisher with your play-by-play coverage on GoRaidersLive.com. Be back here this weekend with Raiders basketball. Sioux Falls, Lincoln, Sioux Falls, Washington. Washington on Friday night, Lincoln Saturday afternoon. So at the line, the foul whistled on Olivia Jolly is her second, team foul 8. And here's Kyle Watson to shoot 1. Watson sets, shoots, short. Rebound into the corner. Jolly tracks it down. Laura Lee Stock into the front court. Things got to happen in a hurry here offensively for the Scoopers as they're down by 10. Olivia Jolly spins inside. One-hander up, no good. Rebound tipped around and goes out to Brooke. She drives and is fouled. Donnie Brooke will go to the line and shoot 2. She got that loose ball and just went straight to the hole. 5 points on the game. She'll shoot 2 here on team foul 8. Kyle Watson whistled for her second personal foul. So Donnie Brooke, with the clock stopped at 1:09 to go, and her team down by 9. 62-53 for the moment. Here's the shot that is good. 62-54. Scoopers will not fold. They will not go away. They're a much better team than their 6-9 record, especially against the Raiders. Second shot hangs on the rim, won't go. Rebound, though, is taken away by Jolly and then off the foot of Watson with 1:07 to go. (62-54). Raiders by 8. Brooke, long pass out to the top to Jans. Right point here. Now this is Laura Lee Stock. Step through and 2-shot foul as she didn't get the layup to go. Sydney Smith commits her first, team foul 9. Laura Lee Stock shooting 2. She's 2 for 2 with 1:02 to play. Free throws up and in. Had just 2 points at halftime. She now has 7 in the book. 1:02 to go. Raiders up 62-55. And this one's good. So we've got a 6-point ball game. Passes into Eagle chasing in the backcourt. Eagle chasing into the front court. Goes to Watson on the right point. Klosterman. Raiders are going to want to run that shot clock down. 49 seconds on the game clock, 20. And now a blocking foul called here, and it'll be team foul number 8. 9, team foul 9. 2 shots on any foul either way Both teams have 9 fouls. Here's Kyle Watson. This will be a 1-and-1. Snaps the net for personal point number 29. Haley Lambert is out, and Delbridge, I believe, came in. One more time, Kyle Watson. Bounces around on the rim, won't go. Rebound Scoopers. Delbridge lost it, and Schaefer comes up with it. Out to Watson at the top, and that is a rough break there because now the Raiders have a new shot clock and a foul there. Delbridge bumps into Kyle Watson. And now it'll be team foul 10, so super bonus. Kaya sets, shoots, and doinks it off the front of the rim. 63-56 Raiders, 36 seconds to go. One more time for Kyle Watson. Can't get it to go. And ball is loose and on the court. On the floor, and it's a tie ball. And so it will be Scooper basketball. Inbound pass is knocked out of bounds by Kyle Watson. She plays awful tough defense, too. She's known for her offense, but she plays very tough defense. Ball inbound into the backcourt. This is Jolly, hounded there by Eagle Chasing, going to slow the ball down. And in the front court comes Jolly with a running right-hander, doesn't go. Rebound Fisher, Sierra Fisher fouled as she tries to put it back up and in. So Sierra Fisher will go to the line, and she will shoot 2, as that is team foul 10 for the Raiders. 22 seconds to go, and a 7-point Raider lead. She can make it 5. She can make it 6. If she hits this one. 22 seconds to go. And that dances around and down. Ball inbound in the backcourt, and a foul administered quickly. Brooke on Kyle Watson, who has not shot the free throws well tonight. She is just, let's see here. What are you, Kyle? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 made out of 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 attempts. And this one doesn't go. Previous shots were short. That one was long. Let's see if she can get right in between. Nope, that's short too. 15 seconds to go. Rebound, loose basketball on the court, and a basket picked up here by Watson, and she'll be bumped in the back by Brooke. So Kyle Watson going to go to the line again. She has missed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 free throw attempts in a row. 6 for 14 at the free throw line. Oh my gosh. And that's an air ball. She is really having a tough time at the free throw line. 6 for 15. And she finally gets one to rumble in, and she's got 30 points on the game. 7 seconds to go, and in with a runner, no good. That's Jolly. Rebound Klosterman, and the game will expire, and the Raiders are going to win this one 64-57. Good basketball game here tonight at Carroll Higher Gymnasium. Good contest. Film at 11. 64-57.